Okay, this is my recitation of Mr. Man, Mr. Man. Mr. Man, Mr. Man, what seems like forever you have had the upper hand. Mr. Man, Mr. Man, the time has come to dissolution. You know, end your deceitful and contriving Machiavellian plans in hopes to neutralize our minds by filling the idle voids with confusion, delusion, destruction, corruption. To you know her, understand. From past to present, you have filtrated, instigated, amalgamated, consolidated, assimilated, and concatenated your way of thinking into our lives, causing us to be dormant, egotistical, confused, even more so, individualized. You have robbed us from our crowns to our feet, to the pits of our souls, of our identity. You are in constant fear of our capabilities, abilities, potentialities that will form a surge of fierce power if we are in unity. You are known as the Jezebels and Delilahs of this era, from your brainwashing to inventing sickness and disease, not covering just one country, but the whole world over in terror. One of your first offense was that of the rape and sodomize and demoralized actions of our minds. For when you break therapists down, it simply spells the rapist. And if I'm not mistaken, now that's a crime. Planting your substance into our communities, seeking even more destruction, be it through the government, pharmaceutical companies, or on our street corners, numbing us with your drugs as you sit back and laugh at us, though we've changed the spelling, calling our own selves niggas, not to mention thugs. Oh, hold up, your welfare systems? It's one of the tools you use for modern day bondage to control any possibilities, making it more easily to stop the less determined one from becoming all that they can be. No jobs, no education, so we turn to the streets to make our ends meet, giving justification for your police brutality. We've allowed your welfare systems to separate our families, tampering with the minds of our little sisters and brothers with the illusions of being born the wrong sex, with the dream of living as the other. Taking away mothers and fathers, leaving baby daddies and baby mamas, filling our households with much stress, havoc, and lots of drama. Removing prayer from where it's needed most. Let's not forget the Bible, leaving us to forget we are the chosen ones. We are the chosen ones. It is I whom Yah had made that promise. For it is you keeping the true Israelites in bondage. You have paid other nations to come set up shop upon land that was built upon our ancestors' backs with your what seems to be consoling phrases such as equals opportunities, and let's not forget affirmative actions. Mr. Man, Mr. Man. And I ask again, and I continue to ask, what has happened to that plan, your atrocious and manipulative plans? For we are awakened, we are no longer that horde to be mongered, wandering lost and discombobulated throughout all your lands, from the four corners of the earth, Mr. Man, Mr. Man. For we have been elevated and rejuvenated and educated through his wisdom, knowledge. So we are going to stop the self-hate and self-destruction. We've come to know your true desires. We've come to know that you are the many soldiers that marches around Shaitan's fire. Mr. Man, Mr. Man.